I'm having a little bit of a hard time this morning. We were going to put out a memorial video on 9/11, but obviously the useless and senseless murder of Charlie Kirk has all of us reeling a little bit here this morning. I'm actually in my hotel room down here in Houston, Texas. We were down here for a lunch meeting with the governor and others. It makes me just think that about two things. I'll never forget where I was on 9/11 when we were standing in a Starbucks in Franklin, Tennessee. I was there with my brother and Curtis, and somebody walked in and said, "Hey, do you see a plane hit the World Trade Center?" So we walked down, we had an office down the road, so we walked down to our office only to see the second plane, and then obviously the two towers collapse. In 2008, we created I Am Second, which is a way to kind of show how God does work through tragic stories in people's lives. One of the most powerful stories on I'm Second is one of Senator Brian Birdwell. He was in the Pentagon on 9/11 when Flight 77 hit the Pentagon. You know, you can watch this video and see that his words remind us of the strength of that can only come from Jesus. So that's what I want you to do. I want to share a little bit of the story, but in the link below, you could go watch his full story on IamSecond.com. Yesterday was one of those days where we'll always remember where we were when we heard that Charlie Kirk was so tragically assassinated. It pisses me off. And we all have the right to be angry, candidly. Erica and what her family are going through, Charlie Kirk's wife. And just know, Erica, that we're praying for you and your family for Turning Point, and that God sustains you through this time. I think that's why God has Romans 8:28 in the Bible, that all things work together for the good for those who love the Lord and who are called according to his purpose. Because from a human perspective, most of life doesn't even make sense. So don't lose hope. Turn to Jesus.